All right, so if you do see this after the fact, pretty much the story was I was doing a few commentaries for upcoming requests, and I'm now transferring them from the camcorder to the computer, which should take a bit of time. So I figure it's 2 a.m. While I'm waiting for that to happen, I'm just kind of curious who will be awake at this hour. Because for those who don't know, it is the Central Time America 2 a.m. here. So I figure since I'm waiting for this stuff to transfer, I just do a live stream for like an hour and see who's around at this time that I'm usually not doing streams. So it's only 4 p.m. there. Wow, where are you at? That's 4 p.m. You probably told me before, Crusoe, but my memory is shot from so many bad movies factored into my brain. I forget names, dates. I forget my own birthday if it wasn't attached to my driver's license. Australia. Another Australia. Hey, dude, it's 3:07 a.m. Oh, hey, Premiere, it's 3 a.m. So you guys at 3 a.m., how come you guys are staying up late? Curious. For me, again, I did a few commentaries for requests, and I'm now transferring them from the camcorder to the computer. And I'm waiting for that to happen. So I'll be on for like an hour, probably an hour while that's happening. So yeah, how's it? Charlie and Cruiser. We got two Australians. So how's everyone going? I don't even know what to say tonight. So Georgia. So am I the only one? I guess I'm not the only one. This is the night owl. Predator, Hey Dude, Kelsey. Normally go to bed around 1:30. I can understand that. Yeah, the night owl for me, that first got into play when I worked at Target for a few years, quite a few years, where I had to get to work at like no, I probably had a, yeah, 4 a.m. Because you had to unload trucks and try to get them done by 5 or 6 a.m. Then you try to get stuff stocked up by the time it opens at 8 a.m. So I think ever since then, there's always that Cronova night owl in me. But yeah, I figure there's not going to be a lot of people on here because, again, it's 2 a.m. here. For some, it's 3 a.m. I guess for Australians, it's like 3 or 5 p.m., 4 or 5 p.m., I mean. So, so I'll just be on for an hour, maybe less. Who knows? Kelsey's asking the worst job I had, telemarketing. The best job I had, the video store. Definitely the video store was the best job. You're from Ohio? Cool. New and decent recently. Um, I reviewed Blood Red Sky. That came out 2021. That was, I thought, pretty good. Hey there, Manny. But I just reviewed I uploaded the review of Blood Red Sky, which is kind of vampire protected her kid from hijackers on an airplane. I liked that one. Uh, some of the upcoming reviews, the Blood Fight movies with Don the Dragon Wilson. Honestly, it's the first time I've seen them, and the first five and the first four I liked. Hey, cable channel. Mr. Movies was the video store I worked at. Killer Instinct, the video game. Vaguely. Touchstone fan, hello there. How's everyone doing? For everyone in the chat, I know some people have said it. What time is it where you're at? Some people have already said it. Some in Australia, it's 4 or 5 p.m. For Private Air is 3 a.m. Yes, Mr. Movies was the name of the video store I worked at. 2:11 a.m. Central Time, so you're with me, 2 a.m. So what are you guys doing late at night? Premier mentioned he's a night owl. Some people are from Australia, so it's like 5 p.m., 4 p.m. there. But the people who are late at night, how come you're up this late? What's your boggle? For me, I did a few commentaries just, oh, hey, Silver Wings. Yeah, I saw you were doing Zelda 2, and sadly, I was there at the beginning, and then I couldn't stay because I had to get some requests done. I had to do two commentaries. They were paid requests. And then I got those done. So now I'm transferring the footage from the camcorder to the computer. So I'll be on for like an hour while that's happening. 4 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, I could never beat Zelda 2. But to be honest, I didn't really try for that long to. Really, the only one I really tried a while was A Link to the Past for Super Nintendo, which I did like a lot. I did like that a lot. So doing well, Liam. Hope you're doing well. Like I said, I just figure I just did this just to, number one, pass the time, and number two, just wondering who's up this late since I'm rarely doing it this late. So change of pace. And then, hey there, Trevor. Zelda 2 is one of the harder games. Yeah, I've heard that, and it does seem like that's the case. Hey, dude. Halloween 4. I'll pick. Well, Kelsey, there's no review. It's just I got requested to do a playthrough. So it'll be a playthrough of Uncharted 1, which I finished. I just need to upload. And then Uncharted 2, which I'm going to maybe play tomorrow. But I enjoyed the first Uncharted game. It was a lot of fun. I'm always up late. Yeah. Hey there, Lucas. Hope you're doing well. I loved Blade Runner 2049, but I know a lot of people who did not. But I enjoyed it. It's too long. But I enjoyed the spectacle. I enjoyed the visuals. I enjoyed the Ryan Gosling's character. Saw that in the theater. It was a great experience. Body of Lies, I thought was very boring. I could not get into it. Doug Walker thinks the same. Nostalgia Critic thinks, well, he's the same person. So I played Uncharted Drake's Fortune. I beat it. I liked it. The only time I rage at that is when I suck. So a horror trivia show a little earlier. Is this on your channel? You do horror trivia on your channel? I'm sorry if I'm not familiar. Cable channel. So do you do horror trivia on YouTube? Like a stream? Veronica Guerin, Kate Blanchett. I've never even heard of that movie. Heard of Veronica Mars, but I've never heard of that. Favorite Juliette Lewis movie? From Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, I finished Uncharted Drake's Fortune. I just need to upload it, Lucas. It will be in 9 parts. And I still have yet to play Uncharted 2, but I'm going to try to play that tomorrow. Yeah, I beat the first Uncharted. I have it's 9 parts. I just need to upload them. Upload the first part today. I'll upload more sometime tomorrow. So Lucas, just check back daily. I'll upload parts, probably 1 or 2 parts a day. on the first game. I still have to play the second one, but I really enjoyed it. Separating the art from the artist, yeah, I have, but that's in the eye of the beholder whether you want to do that or not. The Beach, I wasn't a fan of. Breathless, I haven't seen. In- Intensity, 1997, never even heard of that film. Uh, yeah, I tried playing Aliens Colonial Marines. I didn't really care for it. I don't think the graphics are that great for PlayStation 3. I think they look really ugly. I think the combat is very flawed. It seems like you'll shoot an alien and it won't do anything, and I don't know. Yes, Uncharted was definitely better than the movie. Shaun the Dead, love the film. I don't really have a favorite scene. Touchstone fan, I reviewed Michael Clayton. Yeah, I liked it. On my channel, not all just trivia, do a lot of different shows with some of your old crew from the Nostalgia Factory. Oh, cool. Very cool. That's very cool. Hope they're doing well. Been a while since I've talked to those guys, but hope they're doing well. It seems like the Sausage Factory, it was a live stream group that nice guy Pizzo had set up, and I would join them from time to time. It seems like they don't really do a lot anymore, and the name has been changed. Jerry Maguire, I liked it. Yeah, I wanted to keep playing. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I get mad at it because I suck, and when I screw up, I get mad. But I did enjoy it. Mission Impossible Touchstone. Perfect Blue, I believe I reviewed it. I wasn't big on it. Boss's Daughter, didn't see it. If you were in a zombie movie, what weapon would you use against zombies? Sniper rifle with infinite ammo. So to be far away. Too much depends how much ammo I have. That or have something that never runs out of ammo. Do you think Ward Davis will return in the new Leprechaun movie? Lionsgate announced. No, he's like seven. How old is he? Like 60? He they barely had him as Willow, and that got canceled after a season. So I don't want any more Leprechaun films. They suck. Skyrim, I've never played Skyrim. I've never played a Skyrim game. Jane Deere, I'm doing okay. Warwick is 53 years old. Well, there you go. He's 53 years old. You don't need more. You don't need 50-year-old leprechauns. You never needed any There's never been a good leprechaun movie. Prove me wrong. There's never been a good leprechaun movie. Better director. Well, John McTiernan did Die Hard and Predator, so he wins. Die Hard, Predator. I like Antoine Fuqua, but White Dragon War? Hello there. Damn, there's a lot of people up at 2 a.m. in Central Time. People I know, I don't remember anything about. The recruit didn't care for. Leprechaun 1, I think, is a piece of shit with Jennifer Aniston. I think they're all pieces of shit. He kills someone with a pogo stick. That tells you how bad that is. Nah, not even the first one, Jennifer Aniston. This is before, I think that's before she had her nose surgery. It's like he's annoying. He kills someone with a damn pogo stick. He has all these rhymes. Is that gory? Is that funny? No, I never was a Leprechaun guy. Rumpelstiltskin, I did like that movie. Yeah, I've seen Dodgeball. I didn't mind it. I love the Chuck Norris cameo. Hey, Jared. Yeah, I ranted on the Expendables 4 poster as the dumbest tagline. They'll die when they're dead. That makes zero sense. I don't know why the hell that's a tagline for a movie. they'll die when they're dead. Can this franchise die? Death at a Funeral, I don't barely remember anything about it. That's cool, Lucas. Thank you. Yeah, I could not get into Aliens Colonial Marines. I'll stick with Alien Isolation. Don't like the coloring, what, on the poster? I don't like the entire poster or the trailer. You're right, there's those four trailer was garbage. It has Megan Fox and 50 Cent starring in it. Monty Python, I not my cup of tea. I prefer Three Stooges, Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, Kevin Smith when he wasn't crying every 5 minutes, like Clerks. I like Golden Child, like those are the type of comedies I prefer. Yeah, I know about Duke Nukem Forever's development. I still haven't played the game. Jackie Earl Haley, my favorite film of his. I don't know if I have a favorite film of his. I guess I didn't mind Watchmen, to be fair. I guess Watchmen. Waking Life, I didn't see. Jared, hey, AVP 2010, I've never played it. I haven't seen the Bad News Bears in forever. I just remember the remake. But I know the original had Walter Matthau, and I haven't seen that in decades. Well, yeah, they had a trailer for Alien Colonial Marines, and it was a fucking lie. Watch the trailer, the first trailer, Aliens Colonial Marines, they completely misled people. Just it looked 10 times better. Oh, you Belinda, you're in the Philippines. Okay. 3:30 p.m. I'm doing well, Belinda. How are you? Philippines. You mean I have a lady in the wait, there's a lady in the chat, guys. Hey, she's from the Philippines. Is the Philippines considered Asian? I love Asian, I love women, so Belinda is my kind of gal. She's probably like, I'm married, you fool. Shut up. I'll shut up. I hope you're doing well, Belinda. You've been on here from time to time. Hope you're doing well. Kelsey, No Time to Die is 3 hours long. If it's a good paid request, sure. Favorite Disney movie? Song of the South. I'll pick Song of the South just to cool. I love. Yeah. Well, supposedly Kevin Smith is not going to do drugs anymore because after his mental health, whatever the hell the deal was. Yeah, No Time to Die is. Let me get the running time on here. It is technically, well, 2 hours and 43 minutes. I'm sorry. 2 hours and 43 minutes. So there you go. Nope, no one's requested Guardians of the Galaxy 3. John Wick 5 incoming. Who knows what the plot is? Oh, that's cool. Philippines. Cool. How is it in the Philippines? Touchstone, I'll go with X-Men 3. Faster paced. That's a bit twinky. And Ken Smith ate it. Well, no, Steven Seagal ate it. Yeah, I've seen Vulgar. I mean, I agree. Brian O'Halloran was good, but the subject matter is a bit, you know, not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, that's true, Lucas. Well, I play it and then I start uploading it when I've beaten it. The Seventh Curse? No, I've never seen that one. Is that the one that Chow Yun Fat's barely in it though? A 30-minute one-take action sequence? I would have to see it to believe it, but if so, that would be interesting to see. Blu-ray set of 007 is missing No Time to Die. I haven't seen that one or Spectre. Yeah. A lot of good movies in that box set. If anyone likes James Bond, what are your top three favorite James Bond movies? Mine would be GoldenEye, really enjoy The Spy Who Loved Me. Tomorrow Never Dies, I think is underrated. The Shadow, Hello There. Well, yeah, I figured the 1917 way of doing it would be the more, yeah. I do like Alexander Aja. I like his Hills of Ice remake. I like Crawl that came out a few years ago. A Better Place. I don't think I saw that one. Casino Royale, Skyfall, Spy Who Loved Me. I do like all three of those. You Only Live Twice. I like that one as well. That had Donald Pleasance, right? Which was the inspiration for Doctor Evil. GoldenEye, License to Kill. I love License to Kill. Really like that one because that one was Daniel Craig before Daniel Craig. And Timothy Dalton, I wish he had a longer run as James Bond. I wish he got to do more movies. Because I like both of them, Living Daylights and License to Kill. I like both of them. But Sally, it wasn't meant to be. Uh, Lucas, sounds good to me. Simpsons Hit and Run, I did play it back in the day on PlayStation 2, and I liked it. I actually thought it was a better, more fun story than the Simpsons movie, to be honest. Derailed 2005, Jennifer Aniston. I don't think I saw that one. I never read the book. Like I know of the book, but I never read the book on Bond. So I've heard that though. I think the guy who played Q, he said the same thing. The guy who played Q, he said that Timothy Dalton was, like you said, more like the Bond in the books. No Time to Die deconstructs the Bond character in a lame way. Yeah, I mean that's what they do all the time with characters of yesteryear. I'm sure that's what they do with the new Indiana Jones film. Deconstruct them. Toy Story movies, for the most part, I didn't mind them. Turbo Kid, I don't remember anything about that, except it was trying to be a wannabe 80s homage, but it wasn't. The guy who played Will Smith's son in Bad Boys for Life joining the Expendables. By the way, how you doing, Jack Thompson? Yeah, Curse of the Blue Lights. Yeah, the film that Curse of the Blue Lights from Vinegar Syndrome, the film that my friend Mike OCP reviewed years and years ago, and someone who was part of the film got pissed at him because he hated the film. It looks like shit. What's the worst that could happen? Lame movie. I don't have a favorite superhero right now. Patrick, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I have no idea what you mean. I don't want a new Bond because he won't be the same character in today's overly PC age. Well, that's true. That is true. Touchstone, John Wick 3. Well, again, the Punisher isn't a superhero, so that's why I wouldn't choose him because he's not a superhero. Comic book hero. Well, not even a hero. Well, anti-hero. Vigilante. High crimes, I barely remember. But yeah, is Batman a superhero? That's a good question. He has no superpowers. Hey, GCVD fan, how you doing, man? Yeah, I know Van Damme's going to be the new Mortal Kombat. I mean, oh well. Yeah, Lucas, that's fine. Touchstone fan, I'll choose Lethal Weapon. My favorite John Williams score, it's between Jaws and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Big Fish, I haven't seen. Let's see. I think Belinda is gone. I wanted to ask her how it was in the Philippines because I never talked to someone from the Philippines. Lifeless Ordinary, I barely remember. Jose Gomez, hello there. I don't play Dead by Daylight, so uh, I don't know if I would say he's better than Lara Croft, but I did like the character. Is Van Damme going to be Johnny Cage? I know he's in the game. I forget what it is. Okay, so yeah, they're having a Johnny Cage with Van Damme. Only took a couple decades. Only took a couple decades. Kevin Smith bragging about having a copy of the Schumacher cut for Batman Forever. Well, good for him. I'm sure he cried about it. Van Damme, I don't think will ever make a good movie again. Like a lot of these guys, I think their time has passed. I'm sad to say, I think their time has passed. I have not seen any gameplay for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I'm not really into those games. It's just, hey, Fro Thizzle, how you doing, man? Not watch, I barely remember. Like, Lenny, a lot of the films you mentioned, I barely remember. Well, yeah, those are two good reasons for Lara Croft. I'll give you that. Why am I so rough on Kevin Smith? Because he cries at every single movie trailer, which is not normal. I'm sorry, it's not. He used to make good movies. Now he made some of the worst films ever, like Yoga Hosers. The whole don't get me started on the whole He-Man debacle. Oh no, we're not going to make Tila the lead. He lied and he put some people on YouTube under the bus because they're like, "What are you doing with this? You don't know what you're talking about." And then he did it. Hey, it's Jack Craven. I checked my spam. I never got anything, so sorry, man. Hope you're doing well, Fro Thizzle. Alien Nation, Dead Nation. I've never. Heard of those games. Jane Deere, I would choose Predator. Kevin Smith Team Hollywood didn't have to try anymore. When you have to struggle to get your work made, you put more effort into the writing. Well, that ain't my fault. That's his fault. I mean, it's hard for me to have much respect for him nowadays, to be honest. Favorite Skarsgård, Stellan Skarsgård. Wartime Annihilation, I guess I would rather choose because I'm more into martial arts than superheroes. Hey, Blast Radius, you feel upwards in Hollywood. That's what it seems like nowadays. Kevin Smith is a prime example of that. I mean, the whole He-Man debacle. What's the story of the He-Man cartoon? It was He-Man gives his life to save everybody. But then Tila, she decides to complain and whine again and again and again because, oh my God, he never told me his secret identity. So even though he gave his life to protect me and saved all of our lives, and he's dead, oh, I feel betrayed. He's an idiot. Fuck him. I'm gone. I'd be like, imagine He-Man looking from heaven or wherever the hell it is in He-Man universe, going, fuck you, bitch. I should have saved your ass. I should have let you die. Come jump on my sword. And not the one between my legs. And then Tila, her then she did a girlfriend, but not girlfriend, but it was a girlfriend because we could see through the lines, see through these lines. Fucking hell. I did like SWAT from 2003. Yeah, James Cameron's writing another Terminator film. Why? Don't ask me because I don't know. Hey Jojo, hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. The last MCU film I watched was Ant-Man 3, which I reviewed and I thought was crap. Born to Fly. I haven't seen it. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though. But did watch the Blood Fist movies with Don the Dragon Wilson. I liked. Well, it was the first five because those were what were requested. I liked the first four more or less. Second one I thought was the best with Don the Dragon Wilson, Blood Fist 2. Yeah, I mean the first two are yeah, you don't need any more Terminator films. No one's asking for it. That's the thing. There's no demand for it. Genesis bombed. Dark Fate bombed. What's the demand for more Terminator films? Where is the demand? You make product because there's a demand for it. Why are you making product if there's no demand? Hey, Elf Runner, by the way, hope you're doing well. Sorry I didn't see you sooner. I didn't see Fubar. I know they keep bombing. Terminator films keep bombing. So what is the point of doing more? Hey, British Trumpet Man, you're new. What's up from the UK, Matt? Really enjoy your content. Thank you. Yeah, I would go and be on for like another half hour. I've just decided to do it this late because I'm transferring video footage from the camcorder to the YouTube to the computer. Nope, no one's ever known me in real life who was a subscriber. A good roll covers a Terminator movie. I think the only way you could do that is animated. You do an animated film Like people will laugh. The Dark Knight Returns with Peter Weller voicing Batman. That's actually a rather good, serious adult movie, but it's animated. Get the voice of Peter Weller, get the voice of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and do RoboCop vs. Terminator animated. That way, animation, you can make them however you want them to look. Their old age, I mean, they're robots, so you can make them, well, cyborg, whatever. You can make them move however you want to. I think animation is the only way to go when it comes. If you want to make a RoboCop Terminator movie, you have to do animation, or you can't do it at all. Tropic Thunder, I love. I love Tropic Thunder. Mystery Men, I could never get into. Studios won't stop making stuff in the past. We get stuck in this creativity bankrupt loop. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Hey, the dude. Hope you're doing well. Shogun Samurai type movie. Um, I don't know. I did not mind The Last Samurai. I did not mind Shogun Assassin. I like The Challenge with Scott Glenn. Another Resident Evil, so there'll be the third try in 2 years. Haven't seen Heist from 2001, Lenny. But the dude, hope you're doing well. No, yeah, no, Sympathy for the Devil. I haven't seen the trailer. Yeah, Resident Evil isn't. Didn't they say it was going to be based on the Zero with Rebecca, which I don't give a shit because I didn't like that game. I like Resident Evil games. I never liked Resident Evil Zero. I think that's to me one of the worst ones. That's just my opinion. I did like Tulsa King. I did review a couple episodes, and I liked it. I thought Stallone did a nice job. Reddit sucks right now. Hasn't it always sucked? Has it ever been good? Donnie Yen's making Ip Man 5 and Flashpoint 2. Why? How is James Cameron finding the time to write a Terminator film if he's making Avatar sequels? Don't ask me. Oh, hey, Treese Mason. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Good morning, Matt. Hope that you're well. Why did Dread not get a sequel? Corbin killed it. I am the law. Because the film bombed. I saw it in the theater, and I was one of the few people in the theater. It made no money. When the film makes no money, usually they're not going to make a sequel. So, yeah, it didn't make money. So they're like, fuck it. Then there was going to be that TV show on Netflix, and that never happened. But I mean, instead, people went to go see, I don't know, take your pick on a movie that made money and didn't deserve it. But thank you, Chris Mason. I really appreciate that. Neo Zed, hello there. Hope work went well. Madness of King George, I've never seen. Uh, yeah, I Dread, Malignant. I enjoyed both of those movies, but they did not make money and is a Hollywood business. It's part of show business. The business is a big part of show business. They follow trends. If a trend like 80s nostalgia make money, they follow it. Sequels, if they're successful, like the Halloween films were. That's why you have the Exorcist trilogy from David Gordon Green. Why are they doing that? Because Halloween was successful in its new trilogy. It made money. Blood Diamond, I remember not minding. Um, I don't think we need a Penguin show. I'd rather just see a sequel to the Batman. I have not seen Sly's reality show. I don't. I think it's sad he's doing a reality show where it's mainly just his daughters. And yeah, I think Stallone. As much as I'm a big fan of Stallone, I think he should just retire. Eastbound and Down. I know of it. I haven't seen it. Bruce Willis's best acting performance. Yeah, think about his filmography. I gotta look up his filmography. The last good Stallone film that he starred in, The Expendables. Michael Keaton, I liked him as an actor. I gotta look at his filmography. Uh, I don't know what Batman villain I would want. Does he have a son with autism? I thought he passed away, but maybe he didn't. I don't know. 8 millimeter or phone booth. I like both, so it's hard for me to choose. Performance. You know what was a good performance? Hostage. Hostage. That was actually a good performance he made in Hostage. From the beginning of the film, when the things go haywire, where he's trying to calm down the situation, and he's a hostage negotiator. I mention that because no one ever mentions Hostage. Take Care, Lucas. Unbreakable, I do enjoy. Mercury Rising, I do enjoy as well. But yeah, I do. Mercury Rising, Unbreakable, Hostage, all good choices. Fuck the new Flash movie. It can suck my balls and eat my asshole. Fuck the Flash. Love the Fifth Element. Saw that in the theater. Love the Last Boy Scout. Your pants are $500. Did they come with a TV? You wear them? Well, of course they won't let Ezra Miller promote it. That's exactly why they want people to forget. I like Last Man. Like Bruce Willis, he had a good record of movies. I love the first four Die Hards. I love Last Boy Scout. I love Last Man Standing, Fifth Element, Hostage, Mercury Rising. I liked a lot of his movies. Sadly, he was a dick to a lot of people in real life. City by the Sea, I don't remember. Most underrated action sequel, Predator 2 and Rambo 3. 40 Hours or Beverly Hills Cop. I like both. It's hard for me to pick. Manhunt for PS2, never played it. Alter Ego, hello there. No, they said they're not. Michael Keaton's done. They canceled the Batman Beyond movie that Michael Keaton was going to do with someone. They canceled that because this whole James Gunn DC thing. Michael Keaton was going to be in Batgirl. That got canceled, and it was filmed, but it's up shit creek now. They were going to do a Batman Beyond movie that got canceled. So all this stuff Michael Keaton was going to do, It's gone now because the new direction of DC thanks to James Gunn. So no, after this Michael Keaton's done, it's not leading anywhere. It's not leading to anywhere. Stallone performance is my favorite. I mean, Copland is great. I think ICU is his most underrated performance. Lockup is another good performance. Sunset I never saw. This Flash is 100% pointless, pretty much because they still want to work with Ezra Miller, but if you like Gal Gadot, it seems like she's gone. The Shadow, no, I don't think I did that video. Gozer, I will pick Watchers too. He's got the Beastmaster Mark Singer kicking some ass. Good Guys Wear Black, I barely remember that Chuck Norris one. My full thoughts on Expendables 4 is a piece of shit. It looks like a piece of shit. It's got 50 Cent. Hey, Fat Jesus. I don't know how you got fat from the cross, man. I guess when you get crucified, it gives you the munchies. Maybe I learned from Steven Seagal. Was Steven Seagal on the? Is that why Steven Seagal got fat too? Was he crucified? Or his career got crucified? I guess after a crucifixion, we need. I guess that Last Supper wasn't the only supper. But hello there. My full thoughts on Expendables 4. Fuck Expendables 4. It's a piece of shit. 50 Cent ain't worth 5 cents. Oh, it's a high school nickname? That's cool. People just call you Fat Jesus? That's kind of mean. Hey, Fat Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yes. What do you want? Megan Fox fighting Jason Statham and a goddamn wannabe Mr. and Mrs. Smith 2 for that trailer for Expendables 4 was bullshit. Stallone's in a cameo. Andy Garcia, I liked him as an actor, but really, Andy Garcia, no Jeff Speedman, no Martha Costas, no Don the Dragon Wilson, no Cynthia Rothrock, no bringing back Wesley Snipes, no Jackie Chan, but 50 Cent, Megan Fox, and Andy Garcia. Okay. Most underrated Van Damme movie? Universal Soldier: The Return. I never understood why people hated that movie so much. Well, Kurt Russell has said he will never do a Expendables film, which is funny because he did Fast and Furious films, but that was his words. A freshman walked up to me and asked, "Why do I look like Jesus but fatter?" And I said, "Because food got hella better." Well, that's at least he took it in stride. Bad enough. Megan Fox, terrible actress. She's a garbage. Well, yeah, garbage. Expendables 4 was it shot 2 years ago? Well, it's getting released. It's escaping. It's not getting released. It's escaping. Wasn't Expendables supposed to be about the old school action stars? I thought so, but apparently by the time you got to especially the third one, that was out the window. You've been doing reviews for ages now. Yep, and I haven't gotten any better, but at least I'm still here. Well, thank you, Chris Mason. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that, man. Wish we got Predator 3. Well, technically you did call Predators, but the first two were classics and the series was doing well. Both films had brilliant leads and great supporting casts. Danny boy. Yeah. Love Predator and Predator 2 to death. I mean, I get what you mean though about Predator 3. Like there was one Predators in 2010, but if you like 1994 or 5, a Predator 3. Now, who would star in it? That's another question. I mean, if you had like Jean-Claude Van Damme in a 1995 Predator movie, I think if he did that instead of sudden death, but he had to deal with Universal, so unless he had a chance to go to Fox and let him, so but yeah, Predator 3 like, in the mid 90s would have been cool. Black Widow, a car crash? Yeah, this was like back when I was in middle school. I was in the back seat and relatives were driving. It just went to the ditch and I got glasses went into my eyeball and I had to put drops in it so I wouldn't go blind and it crusted up. I had to keep putting eye drops. So thankfully I didn't lose my sight. So it worked out for the best. Hey, Neopunk. Hope you're doing well. Expendables should have been grittier, lower budget affairs with guys like Jeff Speedman, Donald Dragon Wilson. Well, Michael Bean said no. Michael Jai White killed off Randy Couture, Terry Crews' characters. Yeah. Did I like Sunshine 2007? Yeah, I didn't mind it. They were messing around, driving back and forth, just being silly, and then lost control. It is what it is. Yeah, Patrick Swayze would have been cool. Would have been an interesting choice. Yeah, he was supposed to do Predator 2, but he got hurt doing. He was going to do. Patrick Swayze was going to star in Predator 2, but Roadhouse, he got an injury, so he could not do the film. Then Steven Seagal begged to do the film. Stephen Hopkins, the director, met him and saw how much of a fucking nutcase he was and said, no, don't let him near it. So then he got Danny Glover and it worked out for the best. I love Tremors. Tremors, I got right here. Funny enough, you say that. Funny enough, you said that. Tremors, right here. Great set by Arrow Video. Wonderful set. So if you like Tremors, you better have this. This is the US Arrow Video. Yeah, I have this. And you also got to have this. You also got to have these. These are really the two only good Tremors films. Get these two. Get these two. And if you like movies like Tremors, go get this one. Tree Williams, Famke Johnson from X-Men. Go get this one as well. If you like movies like Tremors. And of course, go get this one. Kevin Dillon, Shawnee Smith. Go get The Blob. 1988. Van Damme Street Fighter is a bad movie. I can laugh at it though. As years have come and go, I can laugh more at it. I've never gone camping, Gozer. I've never gone camping. Jennifer's Body, dog shit movie. Pretty much everything Megan Fox has been in has been awful. The dude, it just has to be reasonable, not like $1 or something, but reasonable. Hey, John Voss, a martial arts kid. I've never seen that. I just saw the first 5 Blood Fist movies with Don the Dragon Wilson. I like the first 4. Those reviews are coming up. Uh, Tremors is older than you. Nothing wrong with that. You don't need a sequel to John Carpenter's The Thing. They already did a prequel, and that sucked bad enough. You already had a Thing prequel. You don't need a sequel. It's too late. It's too late. Oh, The Shadow. You're in New Zealand. That's cool. Uh, yeah, someone sent me that for my birthday. The Jim Cornette, cult of Jim Cornette. So I'm part of the club. That was a nice gift. Yeah, Dolph was great in Expendables 1, and they made him a damn joke. Talked about eating well ass. And then the third one, he barely had 2 lines of dialogue. I think it's just the thing where they're. No, that was the second film. Never mind. That's cool. December 1998. Nothing wrong with that. Great direct to home video sequels. Well, I agree with you. Tremors 2. This definitely is one of them. Uh, well, Undisputed 2 and 3 and 4, the Undisputed sequels with Michael Jai White, and then the ones with Scott Adkins, those are good direct to video sequels. Those are good direct to video sequels. But I didn't know if you meant horror or any, but Undisputed sequels. If you like martial arts, definitely check out Undisputed 2 with Michael Jai White and Scott Adkins, Undisputed 3 and 4 with Scott Adkins, uh, kick ass action movies. Dolph's character, anti hero, that make him a dangerous badass. Not a fucking joke talking about eating well ass or whatever the hell stupid shit they did. If I could train martial arts, I want to do Kenpo, what Jess Speakman does. Yeah, I like the third Lost Boys film I did like. Yeah, Watchers 2, I like that film as well. That's direct to video. That's true as well. Watchers 2. I have the Blu-ray over there with Mark Senior from the Beastmaster. Yeah, Watchers 2. That would be on my list. That's true. Don Johns or Patrick Swayze? Patrick Swayze. John Woo wanted to direct an Expendables film, but Lionsgate Millennium didn't bother replying to him. Well, where's Lionsgate now? They're not really in tip-top shape, it seems. Well, the John Wick films are saving them, to be fair. That's true, the John Wick films. I believe those are Lionsgate. You training Temple? That's really cool. And by the way, XRP, I know you mentioned the commentaries and the stuff. I have no control over that. I just upload the video and they just monetize it. I have no control over it. So I would just suggest if people want to watch commentary, you could download it. There's a YouTube downloaders. You could download the video, and that's the best way to watch those, or ad blocker or something, But at least for the just the commentaries. But yeah, you could just download the commentaries for those who want to do that. Because I don't control it. I just upload it and it does it by itself. How was a Kimpo? Do you know? I'm guessing you know Jeff Speakman. Maximum Overdrive. I have the Blu-ray over here. It's one of my favorites. I love Maximum Overdrive. Klaus and John Wick 4. I don't remember Klaus. A studio owns all the PM Entertainment stuff. Well, they should do a box set then. You know how they're doing like the Shaw Brothers stuff, and what was it? Arrow Video did like the Empire movies, like Dolls and Cellar Dweller. Someone do a PM Entertainment box set. That'd be an interesting question. What five PM Entertainment films would I choose if it was like five movies? I would go with Zero Tolerance with Robert Patrick. I would go with Land of the Free with Jeff Speakman. I would go with Riot from Jerry Daniels. I'll go with Last Man Standing with Jeff Wincott. And the fifth one, there's probably one I'm thinking of. God, have to think about that. Worst Jack Black performance? The Jamaican guy, and I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel. I still know what he did last summer. Bugatti. I don't even know what a Bugatti is, to be honest. Cole, the new Mortal Kombat, is the most generic, worthless character. Yeah, pretty much. Did Kimpo as a team, but then people were saying it's called Kimpo. It was brutal, just kill stuff kind of. I'm American, but in the Philippines. Oh, okay. Very cool. What made you move to the Philippines? Yeah, I'm not an Andrew Tate guy. No, I'm not a fan of his. Aftermath, I just thought was really boring, but that's cool, man. Yes, Killing Gunther, I thought was awful. Aftermath, I just thought was really. It was like 90% build up, and the payoff wasn't really worth it. Of course, there's always a woman. It's always gotta be a woman. Nah. So yeah, Derry. Maybe put a Derry Daniels PM Entertainment as the fifth one. I don't know. Um, I like I like Lyndon Ashby in Mortal Kombat, so I'm fine with the way it is. So yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see, but I mean, it is what it is. Andrew Tate is a fucking dumbass. He's a piece of shit. Would Cena be in your top five worst actors? Probably. I don't know much about Stretching 2. Someone told me in the chat here that apparently there's going to be a 30-minute one take action scene done like that movie 1917. Yeah, I like The Martian. With I don't know if it's one of my favorite Matt Damon films, but I did like it. Yes, I did enjoy the film, so I did like it. So that's me unhooking my camcorder from the computer because it did get downloaded or moved, I should say, from camcorder to computer. These videos I did. Shut that down. The Martian or Gravity, I would pick Gravity. Tristan Tate, I don't know who that is. Someone on had me do a reaction to one of his podcasts. He was on interview. The motherfucker won't take off his goddamn sunglasses when he's inside. When you're inside a studio doing an interview, take off your fucking sunglasses. And it's like, yeah, women are this and women are that and women are beaches and blah, blah, blah. And didn't he get arrested for trafficking? He's a piece of shit human being. He gives guys a bad name. Andrew Tate's a guy that gives guys a bad name. And when women think guys are creeps, is Andrew Tate is the guys that make them believe that. He's a punk ass bitch. Well, I'm sorry, with the way Andrew Tate is, my instinct is I believe it, but if I'm wrong, whoop de fucking do. Hey, Ink Spot, hope you're doing well. Damn, thank you, man. Thank you, Titanic Discussions. Greetings, man, everyone. What are your favorite Hitchcock films? Thanks and have a good night. Well, thank you, man. I was surprised it's 3 a.m. and there's like 40 people in the chat, 45. My favorite Hitchcock films, they are Rear Window and The Birds, and then maybe Sabotage, Rope, and Strangers on a Train. I don't mind Psycho, but I would say those are my top five. Rear Window, it was the predecessor to all those type of films I love, whether it be Road Games or Stacy Teach, Disturbia, where you're watching and you're observing, you know there's a crime happening right under your nose. Rear Window star that has a really nice direction by Hitchcock. The Birds, I like the way the sequences of the birds are staged. I think the effects for the time were fairly decent and was well done for the time period. The Thank you, Titanic. Thank you, Jane Deere. Sabotage, I remember having some moody film noir aspects, like some of the shadow work. I don't know how else to explain it. Like some of the lighting and mood I thought was fairly efficient in Sabotage. Rope, that tried to do the make it look like all in one take. I thought that was for the time rather impressive. And I thought Jimmy Stewart did a good job, just like he did Rear Window. And Strangers on a Train, I thought the acting in the story was interesting. It's what was used as the basis for Throw Mama from the Train later on with Billy Crystal and Danny DeVito. So I did like those five. So I would say those are. Hey, good morning, Manny Gitello. Jess Speakman, Jason Statham, Jess Speakman. I don't recommend marriage, but I do recommend Filipinas. Oh, okay, no problem, man. I understand. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you liked it, man. Thanks for the request on Demons 2. Well, the sabotage I'm thinking, no, the sabotage I'm talking about is Alfred Hitchcock. Saboteur, sorry, it's called Saboteur, not Sabotage. I believe it's called Saboteur, I believe. So, thanks for. I believe the Hitchcock film is called Saboteur, and that's the one I'm talking about. Not the Arnold Sabotage. I don't like that movie. Alfred Hitchcock Saboteur, I do like that one. That's the one I'm thinking of. Titanic Saboteur, not Sabotage. Sabotage is a shitty Schwarzenegger film. Steven Seagal is a fat dude and a strange dude. Uh, Rear Window is your favorite Hitchcock as well. Do you know Silent Ford took a lot of inspiration? Well, yeah, it makes sense because you're in one chunks of the day. You're in one apartment. You're looking through the keyhole, looking through the walls and stuff. So Dario Argento, it depends. I really liked Deep Red. Hey, Hard Body. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I appreciate it. I don't know how much longer I'll be because I only did this to transfer footage from here. I'll be on a little bit longer, but I again, it's like 3:16 a.m. So I gotta head to bed soon. Not yet, but soon. I don't really do star ratings, Neil Punch, so I don't know. Would I fight Andrew Tate? No, I don't care enough to do any of that. Yeah, I didn't see Fubar. Is Seagal the only big name matches are that let himself go that bad? I guess that I can think of. I can't think of any others. I'm trying to think right now, actually. But for those who, if you don't see it at that time, this Thursday on the 15th, I will be doing a stream with Uncle Bill and Stepman Mark, and we'll be talking about Bloodsport, the 1988 classic with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Anime shorts, it's 3 a.m. in America Central Time. So, but I haven't seen you on there. Hello there. Touchstone, I would choose Constantine. A Shrimp on the Barbie, I have seen the film. There's no release of it in the US on DVD. And it was directed by a guy who took his name off the project, thus an Alan Smithy film. I forget the actual person who directed it. It's there, but I prefer Born in East LA and his Cheech and Chong movies. But I'm not leaving yet, Joseph, but in a little bit. But yeah, you have a good night, man. Aragorn, hello there. Yes, Stinsdale is Neil Breen level strange. There's a director that literally did an interview that apparently at one point he had a phone call with Seagal, and Seagal was getting his dick sucked while taking the phone call. The best edition of Hard Target, I watch by fan cut. That's what I do. I watch by fan cut. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's, so I can't say I've never played it. Government production, yeah, I do know the Age of Ultron trailers. I watched them back in the day. Yeah, I love Universal Soldier. I like the principle of James Belushi. I like the film. Vin Diesel, Tyrese, I don't know. Seagal was worth a crap in his old days. Nowadays, he ain't worth a shit. The dude, you just send it through the PayPal, and on the PayPal, you can send a message as to what the movie is, and just have it be like a reasonable, and then not like here's $1 or something. I reviewed the new Mario Brothers movie. The reviews on the channel. I disagree. I like the substitute. I like all of the substitute movies, honestly. I like the principle, but I like the substitute. I don't think it sucked. So I disagree. Yeah, I reviewed the new Mario Brothers movies on the channel. I didn't mind it. For what it was a 90-minute commercial. Superficial, but I liked it for what it was. The Quiet Earth. Yeah, I've seen it. Sadly, they gave away the ending on the poster. Like the whole build up is to the ending that's on the fucking poster. So there you go. Yeah, I didn't see Fubar. The only Fubar I know is from Tango and Cash. That's all the Fubar I know. That's what I said. Yeah. Why did you? Well, they gave away on the poster to sell the movie, but it still gave away the ending on the poster. Take care of the dude, but I I didn't even know there was a True Lies TV show, to be perfectly honest. And you don't need a sequel to the thing. A prequel was bad enough. You don't need a sequel. But I will end it now. The stream. This is just going to be a short one. I just did this while the stuff was being moved over. I'm just curious to see who was up around this time. So it was at least nice to say hi to some people that haven't been on here before, as well. Like Jack Thompson. Haven't seen you on the stream for a while. Uh, XRP and Elf Runner. I don't. It's been a while since you've been on a stream. Neo Zed. So at least there you go. So well, I don't usually do streams this late, so some of you guys I might not be able to talk to in a who knows how long, but yeah, I've heard only bad things about food bars, so there you go. Go figure. So thank you guys. Take care. Coming up will be Bloodfist reviews and more of the Uncharted video game playthrough thanks to Lucas. So Lucas, thanks to him, I'll be uploading the rest of the Uncharted Drake's Fortune playthrough. It'll be 9 parts. There will also be the reviews of 5 Bloodfist films, because there's 8 of them, but he only wanted the first 5. So Bloodfist, Don the Dragon Wilson, the first 5. And then after that will be stuff like, uh, well, I did see Fast X, and that review will be coming. So I did see the new Fast and Furious movie because that was a paid request. So you'll have to wait for my review unless someone gives like a good super chat. You'll have to wait for my review on that. Uh, that'll be up in sometime during the week. But yeah, I was not a fan of Fast X. I'll put it that way. Fast X. Hey, John Rambo, how about you be quiet and stop lecturing me? How about that? How about that, John Rambo? You mind instead of lecturing me like I'm 8 years old? Mind your own business or something? Can you do that? And if you don't like it, leave and don't come back. Tough titty. Ain't that tough? Not handcuffed here. There you go. So, you want out of the blue be a dick? You don't have to be here, John Rambo. Just saying. Oh, okay, I recognize that name now. Theo Deno's. Okay, I recognize that name. I like that, Brock. I like that. But yeah, with that said, Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with John there. Just out of the blue, just wants to be a dick. Whatever. Maybe he's mad that I don't know. That I didn't like Expendables 4 trailer. Sorry. Thought Expendables 4 trailer sucked. I'm not alone in that. Sorry if you want to give every Steven Seagal film direct to video a 10 out of 10 and say it's the best movie ever. You're the one that hey, the quoted guy, you drew first blood, not me. And you should know better. You drew first blood, not me. So there you go. And there you go. You saw it right then and there. I didn't do a single thing. He drew first blood. For some reason, I'm not supposed to retaliate and stand up for myself and fight back. It's right there in the chat for people to see who think I just out of the blue just started to go in on him. So again, I was perfectly content, was going to head out. He out of the blue wanted to be a dick. And then I'm going to defend myself. So, whatever, dude. He really was the guy that would give like every Steven Seagal directed video film like a 10 out of 10. So, oh well. Sorry, guy. Actually, I was about ready to head out Motionless Zombie. I don't really care about John Wick 5. Uh, who knows what the plot will be, but again, some guy, wants to be, not you, but some. Yeah, someone should call Sheriff Teasel, exactly. But hey, you guys saw it. You guys saw it. I didn't do anything. But somehow, I guarantee you, I'll get the blame for it. I guarantee you, I will get the blame for it. I didn't do a single thing, but I will get the blame for it. Just you watch. I'll get the blame for it. I'm an awful person when all I did was just talk to people. And there you go. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.